You're in Paris right now. You're playing for Paris Basket in the top tier of the French Hoops League. It's not a bad way to make a living, man. How do you like Paris?
Man, it's plenty worse places to be. I can tell you that. I love being in Paris. You can't ask for much more or a better city to live in to play basketball if you had to be in Europe. So, I'm very grateful to be able to have this opportunity.
How long have you been there? It's almost a year now, right?
Yeah, almost a year this year. I came at the end of the season, the last season. I came for the last 3 months, and then I signed another deal for this year.
Have you
So
had a chance to go out and like experience the city at all, or has it been shut
yeah,
down,
this year, this
lockdowns?
this time around, since I've been here in August, it was back open. When I came at the end of the season last year, it was still quarantine. Everything was locked down, so I didn't really get the experience. But since I've been here since August, I've been able to get out and see some things.
So I want to make sure that I put into context for people listening to this how good that French league is. Mike James, who played for the Nets last year, he plays for
Mhm.
Monaco, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Scotty
yeah,
Reynolds, any Big East fan is going to know who Scotty Reynolds is. He's playing in the
right,
league.
yeah.
There's probably a dozen former McDonald's All Americans that are playing in the what is the L? Is it the LBN? Is that
L&B.
LNB? Yeah. So I mean, it's no joke there. It's a good league.
Oh yeah, no, it ain't sweet by by no means at all. You can run into, a former All American like Scotty Reynolds was an AP All American at Villanova. You know what I mean? Mike James is probably the best guard in Europe right now. People would say so. You get, especially at the point guard position. You could have a tough matchup every night.
So one guy I do need to hit you on is I hope I don't butcher this name, Victor Wembanyama. He's
Yeah,
the 7'2" wing. He's 17 years old, I guess, potential number one pick in the 2023 draft. He plays for is it at Asvel?
Asville. That's Tony
Asvel.
Parker.
Asvel.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get all these pronunciations down? Because I'm not
I
very
don't
good.
really be trying to pronounce them. Be honest with you, I just explain it like if I was talking about him, I'd be like the young kid, the 7 footer that played for Tony Parker team.
All
That's
right.
that's how I
All right.
get
So
it.
the 7 footer that played for Tony Parker's team. Give
Yeah,
me a scouting report on him. Is he the real deal? Is he worth the hype?
yeah, he's the real deal, man. He's a very good player. Obviously he's young. He got some things to learn, but as far as the physical attributes, he has it all, and the skill level. His potential is extremely high. You can't teach height. He's a 7'2" guy that could put it on the floor. He can shoot the ball. He's long. He can block shots, and he's a young kid. So once he gets on a NBA program and an NBA protein program, and they put that weight on him, he's gonna be trouble.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's 7'2", but he probably weighs what, like 180
Yeah,
pounds, something like that.
yeah, definitely. He's really skinny, but he's tough. He's wiry, strong, so he can hold his own out there.
So as with most guys that play in Europe, you've kind of bounced around a little bit. I mean, it seems
Mhm,
like that's just kind of how it goes when you're
mhm.
playing over there. Where was your favorite place to play? What was the best city that you played in?
To be honest, here, so far, I mean, my most successful, um, stat wise, you would say, would have to have been in Croatia with Cedevita. My first time around, I played for them twice. That was what 16, no, 17, 2017. Uh, I had a lot of fun living in Istanbul. When I played for Besiktas, I like the city of Istanbul a lot. Um, but all around, just want a whole total package as far as the organization and the city. It will have to be here. Because a lot of times you have one or the other. You can really like the organization and the basketball thing. Could be going well for you, but you could be miserable living in a born city in the middle of nowhere. Or you could be living in, you know, like I played in Malaga, which is like this
Oh
the
yeah,
Miami thing, but my basketball situation wasn't the best. So, just trying to find that balance of both of those is hard. And once you do, you try to stick there for a long time. So
yeah. We
just
I did
yeah.
part of my honeymoon was in Marbella and so
Oh
you're
well,
down there on like
you,
man
you
that
know how
coast, yeah,
you know
summer
how nice it
Spain.
is. Exactly. You know how nice it is. So, my basketball situation would have been how I wanted it in that situation, you know, I probably would have tried to finish my career there.
Yeah,
But
it's not bad when you're living on the beaches in Spain. I'll tell you that much.
exactly.
All right, so Luke Hancock once told me a story about playing in Turkey when he heard bombs going off outside of the locker room during halftime. Another guy told me when he was playing for Partizan in Belgrade that
Yeah.
they would get pelted with lighters every time they played anywhere on the road. So I need your craziest story from playing European basketball. I know you got some good ones.
I got a lot. I mean, from both of those places, I get one of each. Turkey, we was warming up. We had a road game. You know, I was new to being in Turkey, and I didn't really know the rivalries and stuff like that. And we had a game in Gaziantep, and I remember warming up, and we doing layup lines, and I hear, like, I don't know if you familiar with the term, the M80, the firecracker. Bro, all I hear is a big boom, right? And a bunch of smoke right behind the basket. Like, the crowd is going crazy right behind the basket. And then right after that, I'm talking about full blown riot. Like, at least 700-800 people literally fighting right behind our basket. And we looking around like, yo, is this really going on right now? Like, smoke everywhere, chairs being thrown, all type of stuff, bro. Like, it was crazy. That was my first fight experience. But the craziest experience for me
Your
personally,
first one, that's when you know it's wild. When it was your first fight experience.
yeah. And then I love playing Partizan. You know, Partizan and Red Star are in the same city. They play in the same arena, but it's two different clubs. So the city is split down the middle. You have Partizan fans, you have Red Star fans. Me personally, I never played for those teams, but I've always played against them. And I love playing there. You know, the hostility is crazy. Like, they probably got the craziest fans I ever seen. Man. Like, whoever told you about the lighters and stuff, that's a real thing. Like, I've been hit with lighters, quarters. You know, the $2 bills over here is like big round quarters. I've been hit with those. Like, it's crazy, but it's an amazing place to play the game of basketball, man, because it brings the best out of
Yeah, people think that student sections in college basketball are crazy. Like, you need to see
Yeah.
what these club
Need to see what
basketball teams are about in Europe. There's no
exactly.
rules. There's no rules,
There's
no
no rules.
regulations.
No rules, bro. And you know, in America, you worried about going to jail and, you know, police getting you. Over here, they not worried about it at
The
all.
cops are the ones throwing the lighters at you.
Exactly. It's crazy, man.